más de un centenar de piezas entre pinturas, serigrafías, fotografías, esculturas, películas, instalaciones y materiales de archivo se reúne en el Museo Jumex para dar cuenta de quién es quizá uno de los más célebres artistas del pop art. La exposición Estrella, oscura, Andy Warhol, da cuenta de los primeros años de creación del oriundo de Pittsburgh.
The body of work on view today here at Museo Jumex incorporates some of his earliest paintings of consumer products like Campbell's soup cans, from images taken from advertisements, but also his fascination with media images of celebrities from Hollywood like Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, and Elvis Presley on the one hand, and also news images of tragedies like car crashes from the newspapers in the 1960s.
Y no obstante la aparente superficialidad de las obras, para Douglas Fogel existe en realidad un posicionamiento político, pues Warhol fue uno de los primeros artistas pop en advertir el vínculo entre el estrellato y los oscuros impulsos caníbales de la incipiente cultura mediática.
For him, American post-war period, after the Depression, after World War II, was about abundance. It was about consumer products that everyone could have. And for him, this was something he decided he would paint. Whereas his contemporaries and older artists were doing abstract works, he was called by some critics a new realist because he was looking at America and the things surrounding him in the post-war consumer culture. He actually was not naive at all. I think he was very conscious of it. I mean, his desire to be famous was matched by his artistic talent. I think he wanted to become a celebrity himself, but he also understood how celebrity was created. So he was not naive in that way at all.
Es su comprensión de los medios de comunicación lo que lo lleva a experimentar con el séptimo arte. En un gran salón del Museo Jumex se exhiben 4 de sus películas, celuloides de larga duración como Empire.
In 1963-64, which is really still the beginning of his career as a visual artist, as opposed to a commercial artist, in those years, he becomes fascinated with cinema. He buys a 16mm camera and begins making short experimental films. At this time, his studio, which he calls the Factory, is part of the whole downtown underground art scene. Many friends are from different parts of that art world. And the films he makes at that point in time are very experimental. They're non-narrative. He makes famously a film called Empire, which is on view here, which is 8 hours, a single shot of the Empire State Building in New York City from the sunset to the sunrise.
La exposición Estrella Oscura, Andy Warhol, estará abierta en el Museo Jumex desde el viernes 2 de junio y hasta el 17 de septiembre de 2017. Noticias 22, Víctor Gaspar.